Most people think they're looking for answers, but often they're looking for relief, and those are not the same thing. When someone becomes emotionally overwhelmed, uncertain, or afraid, something subtle happens. Their attention narrows, their perception becomes reactive, and they begin searching for certainty outside themselves. They ask, what's going to happen? What are they thinking? Am I making the right choice? Is everything going to be okay? On the surface, these sound like information questions, but underneath them is usually something deeper, a loss of internal stability. Reassurance feels helpful because it reduces discomfort temporarily. The nervous system settles for a moment, but over time, repeated reassurance can create a loop. Discomfort, reassurance, brief calm, uncertainty again. And slowly, something changes. The person stops building self-trust. They begin depending on external confirmation to feel stable. The issue is not that people need guidance. The issue is what happens when guidance replaces agency. Because once someone believes they cannot feel stable without outside reassurance, their perception becomes increasingly distorted by fear, attachment, and urgency. At that point, intuition often becomes less accurate, not because perception disappears, but because emotional activation interferes with interpretation. Restoring agency is not the same as giving certainty. It means helping someone return to a state where they can tolerate uncertainty, think clearly, make decisions without collapsing, remain connected to themselves under pressure. That's very different from prediction. This changes the role of the practitioner completely. The goal is not to become the authority someone depends on. The goal is to help them stabilize enough that they no longer need to surrender themselves to fear, imagined futures, or other people's ambiguity. Sometimes the most ethical response is not more certainty, it's restraint. In this framework, intuition is not treated as absolute truth. It's treated as signal, input, pattern recognition, something that can inform reflection, but should not replace judgment. The question is not, what answer can I give? The question is, what helps this person return to themselves? Real agency returns quietly. A person stops chasing signs, stops needing constant confirmation, stops organizing their emotional stability around another person's behavior, and begins relating to uncertainty differently, not through control, but through grounded choice. The deepest form of support is not making someone dependent on your answers. It's helping them recover the ability to stand without them. That is where clarity begins, not in certainty, in restored agency.